Hi students, in this lesson we're going to talk about the typographic kinetics exercise. The first thing you need to do is open the assignment and download the typographic kinetics PDF and the student example. In a quick summary, the typographic kinetics is the idea of type in motion. That can be in a 2D form or in a 4D form in a motion piece. For this assignment, we're going to be creating 4 examples. And I'm just going to kind of go through these first 4 ideas. The first is that we're going to go from a white typographic letter to black through our whole entire word. From a start of black to white, and then from white to black in the center, and back to white, and then in rhythm. So I know that sounds a little bit confusing, so let's look at a student example. In this example, it goes from white being the dominant and transitioning into black being the dominant in the space. From black to white, from white to black to white, and then in rhythm with a color accent on the R. So how to set that up with your Illustrator file? All of you should have pages and pages and pages of cropping right now. So I should have a whole page of A's and P's and S's for asparagus. To get started on the kinetics, we're going to just put that on the bottom or underneath all of our cropping exercises. So just do a save as and title it like cropping and kinetics, and keep creating versions as you're working along. So to build from our first example, I'm just going to do the black to white example. So I'm going to start with the letter A here. And you want to pick probably your best example to start to build your 4 kinetics exercises. The next is I have 2 choices of S's, and we can see that my A is in a slant. So we want to try to pick a letter form that relates to the previous choice. So with my A, I probably don't want to pick the static vertical S. Or if I do pick this S, I may want to rotate that in the actual block itself. So again, just because you've cropped it this way in your cropping exercises doesn't mean you shouldn't modify it when you bring it into your kinetic. So I'm just going to pick this S to start with, and copy and paste. Zoom in really close to make sure that we get it aligned with our A. And what I want you to do is preserve the box and align the box with the box of the A, or the box of your letter form. So we should be blocking in each square appropriately. Don't modify the square, and don't try to kern the spacing between the letter forms too tight. So our next one would be the P. And right now I only have this P as an example. And we realize that it's definitely not going to work with the 2 choices that I have. As I look at my entire word asparagus, you can see that the R is probably a good point in transition. So try to find the middle letter, and that R should transition from black to white. And we can see that my example here, if I put it in the center, is probably a good transitional letter. So again, we're doing our examples based on white to black, black to white, white, black, white, and then in rhythm. So you'll want to create 4 examples, and keep in mind that you may have to modify your letters to get them to work together. If you have any questions, just let me know in class, or feel free to email me. And good luck.